Hello, my name is Ellie, and I think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. How loving yourself unconditionally will change your life in a profound way. Before I started this journey of self-love, everything in my life looked different. All of my friendships, relationships, romantic relationships, my living situation, everything looked completely different than it now does, and it has profoundly changed for the better. The journey of learning to love yourself is the most important thing you will ever do. The relationship with yourself is the most important relationship you will ever have. Everything you are seeking and wanting, it starts with self-love. Everything that you need is already within you. The path to learning to love yourself can start with setting boundaries. The version of myself before I developed self-love had really poor or no boundaries in friendships and romantic relationships. I was really good at communicating with my partners or my friends when they did something that hurt me or when my needs were not being met, but each time that the behavior did not change and the behavior that was hurting me continued or my needs were not met, that behavior continued, I did nothing. Instead of leaving, I stayed. I allowed that treatment continue for years because I did not love myself. I did not believe that I was worthy of better treatment. I honestly didn't believe that. And once I started to awaken to who I really was, which is the other part of how we awaken to our own self-love, is to realize that we have been telling us a story about our identity our whole lives. We have been given an identity in many ways, and we have accepted this as truth, and we have given ourselves additional identities, labels, meanings, stories about ourselves. And none of that is true. What we really are is the deeper essence. Beyond any of that or beneath any of that, we can connect to this essence, this consciousness within us through quieting our mind, learning that we are not our thoughts, we are the observer of our thoughts, and we are actually the essence, the soul experiencing these thoughts, which are energy. We have the ability to change our perception of ourselves and to dissolve the identity that we have and create a better one that is worthy and one that is in alignment with self. I am so happy every day, and I choose to love myself every day with my thoughts. My emotions are loving towards myself, and my actions are loving towards myself. When we love ourselves unconditionally, it does not mean that we love ourselves unconditionally so as not to change. Loving yourself, a part of loving yourself, is constantly, every day, taking steps towards our well-being by making pivots, small pivots and large pivots in our life that are loving, acts of love. Some of the ways that I loved myself today was I got a good night's sleep last night. I went to work today. I listened to some podcasts to educate myself, which I really love. I love learning, and so I did that. I ate really well, whole foods, tons of fruits and vegetables, and I made really good choices because I love myself enough to care for my body. I came home and took an ice bath for the wonderful health benefits of that. I went outside and sat in the sun to soak up some vitamin D and just enjoy the beauty of where I live and appreciate where I live. I will continue to make loving choices for myself today. We can love ourselves simply, like I said, through our thoughts, by redirecting a thought. Every time a thought comes up about yourself, like maybe I'm not good enough, or I'm fat, or I'm stupid, whatever thought that comes into your mind, you can not believe it. You can actually redirect it by acknowledging that it isn't true. No, I am worthy, I am good enough. And replace it with a new thought that you would rather have, like I am good enough. And we can love ourselves by accepting that we are humans. We oftentimes want to not be a human at all. We don't want to experience any of the flaws that we have or the denser emotions, but we came here to be human. We came here to be human. So have compassion for how difficult it really is to be a human, especially with the total lack of guidance that many of us have on emotional intelligence and the fact that we're not our thoughts, that we don't have to engage with our thoughts or believe our thoughts, that we can change our thoughts, that we're powerful, that we are all worthy just for being alive, that we don't have to do anything to deserve worthiness of being loved, especially by self. And if we can cultivate this love for ourselves, we will begin to draw in so much love from the external world. But most of us do this backwards. We're looking for an external person or thing to allow us to feel loved and worthy. And this never happens because we have to find this self-love for ourselves. Love yourself enough to begin to make these positive changes in your life so you can feel whole and fulfilled. I'm so happy that I began this journey of self-love, that I began to set boundaries and not allow treatment that was hurting me to occur in my life. I let go of all of those relationships. And when I did that, and when I had boundaries and standards for respect for myself, when I respected myself and I didn't allow people in my life that were going to disrespect me, I cleared the path. I opened space for people who would love me and respect me to come in. And they did, in powerful ways. You are a powerful decider of the outcome of your life. I wish you so much luck. I hope you know how lovable you are. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will love to connect with you soon. Thank you.